Hello English class. Today I'm going to introduce you to the possessive adjectives. Today I'm going to teach you about possessive adjectives. And has anyone even taken something that is yours without asking for permission? And couldn't you say, don't touch it, that's mine in English? But don't worry anymore, don't worry, because today we are going to learn about how to express that in English with our powerful possessive adjectives like mine, yours, his, hers, and among others. Without further ado, welcome today to the English lesson. Today we are going to learn about possessive adjectives, but wait, that's not all. Well, I also talk you about something very important, how we can respect other people's belonging and even their feelings and friendships and relationships and more. Everything everything is connect, so stay with me please, and I'm going to tell you more in more minutes. Okay, now I'm going to introduce you to the first part of this class, that is the presentation of the possessive adjectives. The possessive adjectives show who owns something, and there are more examples like my pencil, your notebook, his cell phone, her cell phone, my laptop, your telephone, your backpack, and there are more. Now, we use my, your, his, and her for the singular nouns, but we use what we use in the plural nouns. Now, we use in the plural nouns my books, your pencils, their things. There is a difference, and this helps us clearly to express ownership in English. Now, we are going to talk about the vocabulary in the classroom, and let's talk about some objects that we use in the class every day. For example, your backpack, a pencil case, a ruler, a market. There are more examples. And you could say, this is my backpack, this is my pencil, that's your ruler, that's your pencil case, that's my notebook, and more. Okay, and that's all.
Okay, class. This is activity role playing. Okay, let's do it. Let's do this. You will work in pairs. Each pair will act out two scenarios. The scenario one is a situation where one person respects the other belongings, and the second scenario is a situation where one person shows possessive behavior. So the instructions are, after each scene, discuss briefly how does each person feel. What emotions come up? And the second is, use possessive adjectives to describe the objects involved. Also try to express emotion like respect or frustration. It depends on the scenario. And scenario 1, respectful relationship. The context is, Jules and Clara are friends. Carla forgot her notebook at home and asked Jules to lend her his so she can copy the notes. The second scenario is toxic relationship. Context. Jules usually lends his things to Clara, but today he's annoyed and behaves possessively.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, students. Let's discuss about something very important. Let's compare a healthy and a toxic relationship. Okay, first, remember, in real life, you're not going to encounter toxic behavior only in your partners. It could also happen with your friends and family. So be careful. Okay, let's discuss about what I said before. A toxic behavior, a person who has a toxic behavior could say that you are mine, you can do what you want. Like, this is a sign of a toxic relationship, because a person is free to do what he wants to do. Like, you are not going to oblige to do what you want. In contrast, a person who is not toxic would say, it's your choice, I respect what you decide. Like, it's respecting your free will and your choices. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a good choice or a bad choice. What matters is that you chose that decision. So remember, people are not possessions. All all of us deserve respect and independence, okay? Students, we are reaching the end of the class, so in summary, what did we learn today? We learned about possessive adjectives, okay? It refers to our possessions or belongings, like my pencil, your notebook, their computer, our pencil, my mother, things like that. So also we learned that how these little words reflect something deeper, like to refer to people. These little words are used by people who are too possessive. But we learn also to respect each other and respect their decisions. So, as I said before, sometimes in friendships or relationships, it's unfortunately it's easy to fall into unhealthy behaviors, like we were being too possessive or too controlling, or in contrast, our partners or friends were like that. But now that we learn how to respect each other and their decisions on our decisions, and to respect their possessions, we can finally build a trustworthy and healthy relationships with other persons. So that is what we learned today. So remember, we can always say this is mine, this is yours, with our possessive adjectives that we learned this day. But we should never forget that we only use these adjectives to objects, not to people, because we don't own people. People are free and they have their own will to do what they want. Everyone deserves respect. Me, you, and the people we know. So next time you're trying to ask someone to borrow something, think about what you are going to say. Like always trying to show respect and support, uh, not only with the words you use, also with actions.